Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look that you are seeing right now is my New Year's Eve inspired makeup look. I wanted to do this New Year's Eve makeup look for those of you who haven't quite found what you're looking for those of you who wanted to use a little bit of color on New Year's Eve instead of your blacks and golds, although I do have a little gold or copper on the lids. I wanted to do something a little different with some color for my New Year's Eve makeup look. If you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. But wait, before you do that, subscribe to my channel while I have your attention, and while we're here, subscribe to my channel so that you could be one of the first to be notified when I post a video. And yeah, if I could get you guys to hit that subscribe button on your screen right now, I greatly appreciate it. Oh wait, just a little bit. Hit that button. Go ahead. Now let's get on to the tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. My face, this is the face I wore today. I've been enjoying doing my tutorials like this because for the most part, I'm filming when I get home from work, and so I'm not gonna start all over from scratch, but I'm just gonna work with what I got. So I'm basically gonna show you guys how to turn a regular daytime look into New Year's Eve fabulousness. So let's go ahead and get started on this look. To start, I'm going to be taking my MAC paint pot. This is soft ochre, and I'm going to apply that to the lids. So I'm just taking this all the way up to my brow bone. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set that soft ochre with some translucent powder. I kind of like to just pat the translucent powder onto the eye because my eyelids get really oily. So because this is a super fancy look that I'm about to do, I don't have time for oily lids. So now we're gonna get started on this eye look. So I'm going into my Morphe 35B palette. This is gonna go into this shade here. This is kind of like a teal type of color, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. The next thing I'm going to do is go into, I'm sticking within the Morphe 35B palette. I'm going to go in with this. This is kind of like a royal blue purplish type of color here, but I'm taking this and I'm going to apply that into the crease. So again, we're applying this shade right into the crease, actually a little bit above my crease. This is going to be a cut crease. I have hooded eyes, so I have to kind of create my own crease above my natural crease. And yeah, so that's what we're doing here. Then I'm going to take that same blending brush that I used for the transition, not really applying any more of that shadow, but I'm just going to use that to further blend this. Okay, now I'm going into my BH Party Girl palette. I haven't used this palette since like my old school makeup days, but I'm going to go into this indigo blue type of color here, and I'm going to place that a little below that last blue shade that I applied. And as I do this, like I said, because I have hooded eyes, I'm actually going to bring this blue that I'm using right now further up into the crease, because when I go to cut it with some, I'm actually going to use the soft ochre to cut it. I am going to put some of that soft ochre onto the hooded part of my eye, just so that my lid color will be able to show a little better. So I'm placing this blue a little higher because I want you to clearly be able to see this blue as I'm looking straight on. And you won't really see that if I'm placing it right in the crease, because right in the crease is where my hood is, and so you won't see that blue if I'm putting it right on the crease there. Going back into that second brush that I used to apply the other blue, I'm just gonna blend that a little more. Going into that first brush again to blend up in that area. Okay, now we're going to go in and start to cut that crease up. Like I said, I'm going to be using the soft ochre paint pot to go ahead and do that. And like I said, I'm going to bring this soft ochre up above in my hooded area. going to take a liner brush to apply this because that brush is acting a little petty for me. Yeah. You can then go in with another brush, preferably a concealer or a shader brush, to drag that soft ochre down onto the rest of the lid. Okay, so for my lids, I'm going to head over to my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to take this copper shimmer shade here, and that's going to be my lid color. And I'm just packing this onto the lid. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful glitter liner that I picked up. This is by NYX, and this is in the shade Crystal Jade. And I'm just going to apply that right in the cut of that crease. Alright, so the glitter is applied. Now I'm going to go in with my Inglot Gel Eyeliner and create a wing. Okay, so my wings are applied. Now I'm going to go in and clean up the eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm going to go in and apply a little bit more concealer under the eyes. Now I'm going to go in and set that concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just a little subtle highlight there on the cheek. Now I'm going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder, the same powder I always use to bronze up my face. Okay, now so what I'm going to do is go back into my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to take the same blue that I used initially in the crease, which was this blue here, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take another pointed blending brush to go into the green shade that we used for our transition, but I'm going to apply that under that blue. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. I'm using the Red Cherry lashes, and these are number 38. Doing a little bit of tight lining with some black eyeliner. Also taking that same black to the lower lash line, just on the outer corners. And that's it for the eyes, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the face. Going in with my Revolution Bake Highlighter. I'm gonna apply that to the highest points of my cheeks. Also dusting a little bit of that up in this brow bone area. Taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil to touch up the brows just a bit. Gonna go in and contour my nose just a little bit. I rarely do this, but I feel like for this look, because it's so bold, we just gotta go all the way with this. So I'm gonna take the same powder that I used to bronze my face. And lastly, gonna apply my lip. Let's see, I don't know what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is line my lips with using this lip kit by Kylie True Brown K liner. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with this Ruby Kisses lipstick that I have. This is in this shade Brown Sugar. And I think I'm going to throw a gloss over top of this. And that's it, you guys. This is my New Year's Eve inspired makeup look. A little different in the color choice that I decided to use for this look, but it is very festive, very party-ish, if that's a word, very New Year's Eve-ish, and I just love the way that it came out. Very pretty. Yeah. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have any questions whatsoever. I will answer them for you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button on your screen right now.